my name is Megazoo. I'm back here with more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. And in the last episode, we took down the 3 legendary birds. I put that all together. It was, in all honesty, like very easy for us. But as you can see, I've also been doing like a lot of grinding off screen. I am just about to go on to the next rate from Platinum. I've been doing a lot of jobs, and if you look at the team status, what we have, I've also been recruiting a bunch of different Pokemon, like we got Squirtles and all that. You know, like my policy, like, oh, why do you have more than one? Well, that's usually because I'm gonna like evolve them, so I have like a quote-unquote living Pokedex. So, the first things first, even though it saddens me that we're gonna lose, in a sense, the uniqueness of our team, I'm going to evolve both Omega, us, and Blaze. We have the 5 evolutionary crystals. We're going to become Raichu. Our attack, we do jump up quite a bit in stats. 3 for everyone. And 10 for health. Yes. You'll no longer be returning previous form. Yes. Yeah. Like, as much as I don't want to lose a Scarf, I understand, like, hey, we kind of need the extra stats. No. It's still me at the end of the day. My question here now is if Blaze is going to... ooh, wow, we get a lot of the extra 3. Yeah. Like if they are making the sequels in the future, which, hey, if you are, make it to where they keep the Scarf. The rescue team Scarf, regardless of if they evolve or not. And you have to just make it to where, oh, it's certain Pokemon specifically. In this case, like the starters and like these other Pokemon. We're gonna evolve Blaze. Yeah. Actually, we're gonna do a bit of evolving here, because I kind of want all the Pokemon to like evolve. Woo! Nope. Favorite starter, let's go. As you all see, we have a bunch of like other Pokemon, like I said, that I've gotten off screen. The evolution crystals are just going to be the most annoying part, because like, say if I want to evolve Queen, that's going to take forever. Well, not forever, I still have, it just takes a while to get evolution crystals. Whereas like, oh, like level, like look at this, Rose, you need evolution crystals. The good thing is, it won't take long, but it's just like, it's become more annoying. So, let's evolve our other starters, in this case, the Charmander. You know, the funny thing is here, before we continue on, the funny thing is, while I was, you know, off doing, like, my own thing, I believe I want to say it was what? This right here, yeah. I got all 3 starters in the same dungeon in Sky Tower from all the fainted Pokemon. So, we're going to evolve the little Charmander here to Charmeleon. I'll probably... I'm, like, really unoriginal with my names, so when Charmander evolves, or in this case, when Charmeleon evolves, I'm probably just gonna name it something stupid and ridiculous, like Flare or something. Yeah. Like, Pokemon that you could kind of expect me to use on teams, they're the ones that are going to be, yeah. No. God, friggin' no. I remember a shiny Charizard I have. I remember naming it Maleficent, because, you know, the Black Dragon. Mother... I cannot English. Flare. Yes, I probably meant... I don't care. I honestly don't care. What else? We're going to evolve this Squirtle into its other form. Yeah, I know we're doing all this and all that, but there's a reason why I'm kind of like taking my time in regards to the evolutionary process here. Like, let's get some Pokemon. Like, what I want to know is like the strong Pokemon. I know you can recruit them not as strong, like you can recruit them in different dungeons and all that, but I've seen some of them be shiny, as you know, like I showed off before. Like the one in regards to it being shiny and all that, what I want to know is if we could get those shiny ones on our teams and all that. Because I want some shiny Pokemon. Shiny Pokemon are cool. Not all of them, obviously, but most of them I would say are. Like, come on, like, for example, like the black shiny Charizard. People are like, oh yeah, that's always super cool. The red Gyarados, super cool. I like Gardevoir's like shiny Mega Evolution, where it has the black dress for it because it's a funeral dress. Like, oh, one is a wedding gown, the other is a funeral. Whose funeral? Yours. And yeah, we got a Venusaur now. I might make that a team, like a team of the 3 starters. And I want to get one more of this item that's very, very good because I only have the one of it. And you're wondering, like I said, I want to get like a quote-unquote living Pokedex here. And for that, we are going to have a Wartortle, a Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise. So I'm going to do that. We're getting a lot of the evolutions out of the way. Because I'll tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, you'll probably need some drinks, some popcorn. I got like my 3 drinks here because of how long it's going to take. And for us, it's funny that this Weedle and Rattata are like the strongest Pokemon in the teams. Just purely because of the other crap that we have. Nidoran, can evolve to Nidorino. You know what, here, let's get Magnemite to evolve. Magnemite, I'm probably going to need to change Magnemite's name, too. To something else. I probably will, you know what? Here's the new lore. This Magnemite, it's going to evolve into Officer Magnezone from Explorers. That's what it is. This little Magnemite here is going to evolve into Officer Magnezone. And that's what's going to be its nickname, Officer. And yeah, you can see, like, I need to go grab more evolution crystals. But I'm also going to... Yes, though! Yes! They kept the art. They kept the art of the... They changed the art to where the evolutions of the starters... They now have expressions, because I didn't play any of the older games, or I didn't play Gates to Infinity or Super Mystery Dungeon. I actually should get those soon as possible. I didn't play those, so when I didn't know that they did the things where it's like, oh yeah, here, now we get extra stuff like crap, I'm like off the top of my head, crap. Like the expressions changing, because like once your Pokemon evolved, that was it. You were like stuck, your Pokemon never changed their expression afterwards, unless they were like, say, no, I don't particularly believe so. Blaze, you're gonna learn this. So Blaze will actually have a multi-hitting move for the whole room. And I want to get Blaze Focus Blast, but the only question is, can Focus Blast hit across the room? Yeah, oh yes it can! So we could get rid of Flame Burst for it. And it's like, oh yeah, Flame Burst is kind of powerful, but Focus Blast is more powerful and it's stab. And here, we're gonna have Blaze remember one move, that being Double Kick. And we're like, oh, you went from having to a Fire Stab. Okay, we're having like 2 different moves, for example. Wait, I need to see though. Let's... Oh, man! Okay. I thought they changed it, but they didn't, which kind of ticks me off, but... So, I wasted Earthquake for nothing. Okay. So what we're gonna actually have to do is... I want Blaze to remember a few different moves. First things first, we're gonna have her remember, where is it? You should have Double Kick. And we're probably going to also have her remember Blaze Kick. because I like the kick moves. Blaze kick. Yeah. Oh, come on, game. Yeah. So she'll have a move that passes through our teammates, and she'll also have a move to do that. Now the question of like, oh, what extra moves like bulk up would be good, flame charge and all that, but I feel like that's good enough, and we're good for now. What we need is that it's always gonna be weird. We need to talk to Medicham. Today we're talking to Medicham. That Lombre, he abuses me so. Oh, long time no see. You are well? See, I have heard about Lombre's tale. It's too funny. Heard that Lombre almost drowned at sea. That Lombre, he lives in water. Oh, very pathetic. That is kind of messed up. So that's like your next cue and all that. Your cue is to now go talk to Lombre, and now I'll give us our next quote-unquote story dungeon. What's that? I mean, what happened at sea? Wasn't drowning. Jeez, they make up stories about me. Want to know what really happened? Sure. See, a while back, I went out to the sea to frolic, you know? I was trying that dive thing. So I was having fun going underwater. I gotta watch out to sea a bit. All of a sudden, these wicked clouds rolled in. Before I knew it, there was a full-blown storm raging. There's more! A dungeon appeared in the sea. I was shot witless. I got out of there fast. Who would have guessed it? A dungeon in the Stormy Sea. No. Huh? You want to know more about that dungeon in the sea? I have all moves out of there, so I can't tell you much. Oh, I know. Maybe Witchcast would know something. Yeah, that'd be best. Go talk to Witchcast. Yeah, they said you on this, like, quest and all that to, like, you do have to, like, I believe you, like, Medicham's, like, our first instance of, like, hey, you have to actively advance the story on your own. But, afterwards, like, it just goes, it goes really fast. There, one dungeon, find the dungeon that leads to the bottom of the sea. The sea is infinitely dark. Its depth unimaginable. That is what I've heard. You're looking here to go. Nobody can stop your adventurous spirit. You be careful now. And we gain access to the Stormy Sea. So yeah, the OG original way that you had to do this is like almost you always had to make sure you had a water type Pokemon on your team. Whether it be your partner, an extra ally, whatever. You want to make sure you have a water type Pokemon. And the reason you want to make sure you have a water type Pokemon is because certain dungeons were locked off to you if you didn't have access to them. So now, oh, Solar Cave is now open. Yeah, once you get Stormy Sea, you unlock Solar Cave. But, oh yeah, we also unlocked the Unknown Relic by, you know, doing all the things. But like Sky Tower, where's the other one? There was another one. It's like one of the both. Waterfall Pond. You would need Waterfall in order to get to this one. And for Stormy Sea, you would need Dive. And it's a very, very long dungeon. I am not even going to front to you, ladies and gentlemen. This dungeon is very, very long, and it's one of the biggest roadblocks I would consider in this game because you have access to it right as soon as the post-game unlocks. And if you don't know about it, it would be very difficult. But you see, we got us, we got Blaze, we got Luna here. I'm gonna edit our items real quick because guess what? I want to withdraw some of our apples and all that. Like our perfect apples, like give us 4 of those, so that way I can constantly like refill my thing completely. And let's get some max elixirs, so that way we don't have to worry about our moves completely depleting and all that. Now you're being like, why the hell are you bringing Blaze here? Ladies and gentlemen, I will always bring Blaze to a dungeon. Pretty much. If it's me and Omega, if it's me as Omega, Blaze is like coming along for the dungeon. You can basically expect that to happen. But with the idea of, you know, Nasty Plot into Discharge, we essentially kind of like one-shot this whole dungeon. And it's not really going to be difficult for us. So like I said, grab popcorn, grab a snack. I got my Clear American drinks right here to make sure I can stay hydrated, because If you thought going through Sky Tower was gonna take forever, this is gonna take longer. Because this is 40 floors, whereas Sky Tower was, I want to say originally, 40 floors. And Blaze leveled up. Excellent, I leveled up. Now the question is, do I change Blaze's voice? Because now Blaze is a Blaziken. Would that require me to change the voice again? But I don't know. Do I still keep it very soft-spoken? Like the contrast between, you know, Blaze, despite being Blaze, like, I guess like the closest comparison is like Tio from Monster Musume, this big hulking monstrosity of a monster, and is very soft-spoken and likes fashion. Maybe, maybe not. It depends on my mood. But you can also notice that I am running the, oh crap, did I adjust the volume? No, I did not, so here. I'm adjusting the volume, so now I am definitely going to have to talk louder in regards to this, because it was, like, super quiet. Because I didn't want to get copyright claimed by the ending song, because Pokemon has done that before. Where they copyright claimed, I want to say, one of the endings that we had for, I want to say Scarlet and Violet? I can't remember if it was Diamond and Pearl. Where even though I lowered the volume, like, super low, it was still a problem. So that's what sucks. And I can also tell you this, these dungeons, they get longer, and they're definitely more annoying. Because now you have a lot of smaller rooms, and you can't check. Which I thought was, like, I guess, like, a neat function for, like, most of the main story. You check the map, so you know where all the strong enemies are, you know where all the items are at. So if you're walking into a monster house, you know if it's, like, where all the items are at and all that. Which I was like, alright, yeah, that's a fair enough improvement and all that. It makes it easier on us. It gets to the main story. Yada yada yada. I'm gonna need to increase the accuracy on Blazing Force. And double kick is because multi-hit moves in this game are really strong. They're not like 2 weak hits like they are in the main series games, where it's like 1 super strong hit all the way. And the item I was talking about was the Empowerment Seed. I only have 1 right now. And I'm going to make it to where I can have as many as possible, because I don't know if it resets per floor. Where if it resets per floor, then the Empowerment Seed should be used... God dang it. Should be used strictly for, like, the boss battles and stuff. Or if you're on a particularly tough floor and all that. But... we're gonna... Ah, crap. That was a waste. I thought we were close. But, for example, what was I on about? Oh, hey, Kingler. I'm not gonna recruit that because what I'm concerned about is my own longevity in this dungeon, because the problem with this dungeon, because it's super long, is the fact that you have to constantly worry about, your hunger going out. Like, your character will get hungry eventually. That's why I have the stamina band on, to make sure that we can last going into these dungeons for long periods of time, just constantly walking. Yes! Yes! I hate when they ask that. I should probably make it an option to where you can't do that. But I guess we could go on to, like, despite the fact that I'm a fan of this series, I actually didn't get the other versions. Like, I didn't get to Gates of Infinity, I didn't get Super Mystery Dungeon. I should probably buy those, like I said, like when I have the chance, because Nintendo's online service, they're cutting online off in like 2024, so I'm gonna have to also transfer up a lot of my older Pokemon to the newer games, so I can have like the complete Pokédex and all that. But dang, nice shot, Blaze. To do all that, but like with Gates of Infinity Super Mystery Dungeon, the reason I want to get those is because I kind of want to fully experience the game series, you know what I mean? Because back when those games came out, people did not like them, or at least they weren't like super popular. Nowadays, like, people are kind of like, the funny thing about Pokemon fans is like we constantly change our opinions. Like when Gen 5 came out, people hated its guts and all that. Like, oh gosh, this game's uncreative and all that. Look at this freaking ice cream cone. Oh no. But then people went back like, oh yeah, Gen 5 had actually one of the best stories and one of the best, had really good competitive Pokemon, stuff like that. And people were like, they eased up on like the criticism for the other things about it, which I always found like really nice. That hey, people finally freaking eased up on these things. They did it for Gen 6. They're doing it for they did it for Gen 7. People are actually getting kind of concerned, like, oh crap, for Sword and Shield, people are actually already starting to let up on it. Even though those games are like the most recent, it's always kind of funny to me that people are like, oh yeah, no, we don't like Sword and Shield, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. I just find it funny now. So I kind of want to experience those. I know the ending to Super Mystery Dungeon, and all that because I went about it in an earlier video in this series. So yeah, I already kind of knew about it, but now it's like, oh, I really want to like play it, experience for myself. And if like again, it's like other things that should be I guess like another thing we should take into account is the fact that since I also play Pokemon, this makes it harder on me to like almost find a reason to train up Pokemon in previous games and bring them over to our newer ones. Because in the newer, they're cutting it off, so in a sense there'd be like no point for Pokebank and all that, because like, oh, we're gonna cut off all internet like functionality, I believe. So like, I'm not even sure if your like DS will be able to connect to the internet. I doubt they'll do exactly that, but I think like at most it's like, hey, the things that are like Wi-Fi based and all that, we're not gonna do that anymore. Which again, I still think is dumb unless their idea is that we're gonna port everything from like the DS library, the 3DS library, to the Switch, which I doubt they're gonna do. Would it be cool? Absolutely. Like, hey, we're gonna play some of our older games on the Switch now. So like, oh, we have Gen 6 on the Switch. We now have Gen 7 on the Switch, and all that. Would it be cool? Absolutely. And there's been rumors of Gen 5 games getting remakes on this. So it's like, oh yeah, that's super cool. Maybe we'll get Gen 5 remakes to help the games and all that. Which, again, yeah, I would think that'd be pretty cool. The question is, though, for those Gen 5 remakes, what are they going to do? Are they going to be like... Is it actually going to be like a remaster, like a Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl were? Because that's what they were. They were remasters and not remakes. Oh, hey! Kill it! Kidding. Oh, that's a tiny reviver seed. We're gonna... They can take care of it. We're definitely gonna eat that big apple. What else? We're gonna swap this for... Like, the only reason I would carry this at this point was if I had a... Well, I could put the pure seed down, but I also don't want to. Like, the thing is, like, those type of items, they don't really do well. Like, the deluxe boxes, those are probably what I'll save my space for, unless I actually get knocked out. Which I doubt I will at this point. Friendly. I'm assuming that makes it easier for me to, like, you know, recruit other Pokemon. Let's check that out. Let's check, friendly. Yeah! It literally is just squad up and friendly. Or, friendly is squad up. What the what? Blaze! Come on! Blaze! Blaze is... Oh my goodness. Thank you, Blaze! Yeah, the AI can be a little dumb at times, like, oh no, how do I get out of this house? And Blaze will be trapped in there forever and some crap. But, crap, what was I on about? The Gen 5 remakes and all that. Being like, BDSP was a remaster, not a remake. Whereas Final Fantasy VII Remake, that's a genuine remake because they changed a whole bunch of things to the story and all that. Which I particularly did enjoy. I enjoyed my time in Final Fantasy VII Remake, even though hard mode kicked my ass very early on. I'm actually doing another run on hard mode, and and I'm actually enjoying it a lot more because I know what I'm trying to do. I'm probably still gonna run into issues like the Hell House and all that. I still haven't recruited Seal. Probably because its name's super unoriginal. Yeah, as much as people like Gen 1, ooh, Dratini. I'm gonna be one of those people who says like, it wasn't the best. Was it fun? Absolutely, I ain't gonna deny that. But it definitely wasn't like the best version of the game. Like, if you want to play Gen 1 again, I would say probably you have a better time playing either Fire Red or Leaf Green or the Let's Go games, unironically. Because the Let's Go games, I feel like, are not only better games, because they also have like Mega Evolution and all that, but it's a way to experience the story of Kanto in a far more comfortable fashion, unless you want the challenge of a hard mode playthrough, because that's essentially what Fire Red and Leaf Green is. Because they are very difficult games, I would... Actually, let me rephrase that. Pokemon's like not the most difficult game, but out of like all the quote-unquote Gen 1 games, I would say Fire Red and Leaf Green are the most difficult. Purely because I didn't know what I was doing as a kid. I was a dumb little brat. I had a Charizard by the second gym because I kept shoving it in the face of Misty Stormy. And so, like, I also steamrolled, like, the rest of the game because of that. Because, like, I didn't want to catch any extra Pokemon, but now I know I need to catch, like, extra Pokemon like that to make the experience easier and all that. The only downside I would say to it is that you can't trade with Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald until the post-game of your freaking copy of Fire Red and Leaf Green, which ticks me off. Because Ruby and Sapphire, they can trade with it right away, like, oh, there's no issue. But I guess, like, that's fair. It's like, oh, we avoid the issue of, like, we can't have a person walking around with, you know, freaking legendaries, but they already solved that issue. You wanna know how? It's called the trade mechanic, where the traded Pokemon don't listen to you. By the way, Faint. Oh, come on. Well, whatever, Focus Plus. Hadouken! We're gonna walk. But watch it because we have a conga line of Pokemon. Discharge. Oh wow. Oh, you're dead. Yeah, good luck with your mud sport when I hit you for dang near 400 damage. Yeah, sure. You could join. Blaze is gonna be coming up, so... Yeah, Remoraid. It's a good thing, like, you get access to the Pokemon that come in Gen 4 and all that involved, because, I don't believe, you could find Roselia, because we found Roselia first in this game, but you couldn't, in, like, Upper Forest and all that, but you couldn't find Badoo or Roserade or anything in the original games, because, oh yeah, Gen 3, with Badoo being, you know, a baby form Pokemon, and then Roserade being an evolution, part of, like, the most traumatic champion of experience in Gen 4 being freaking Cynthia's team, and all that. But it's like, it's cool that if in the next version, we get Pokemon that are from, I would probably say not all the way to Gen 9, maybe give us up to, like, Gen 7, I would say is probably fair enough. Either Gen 7 or Gen 8, I would say, in terms of Pokemon for us to use. Because I feel like that's a more reasonable thing to asking, like, oh yeah, here, let's put all this damn near 1,000 level Pokemon in here. And have that play versus, you know, like, oh yeah, let's store them. Stuff that kind of makes sense. Like, for example, let us have, you know, like, in Dialga's fight to the finish, have it be Primal Origin Dialga, or some crap like that to make it really, really difficult. Like, ah, crap. Dialga's getting hit us with the Roar of Time that, you know, erases us from existence, more so than it already did. You get hit with the Roar of Time when you're young, it's like, ah, crap. And, like, Dialga one-shotted my team, now you're gonna hit you with the Roar of Time that's gonna completely and utterly annihilate your freaking existence. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna... Oh, hey, we're actually kind of getting through this quickly, but we're also at the 30-minute mark, and I did like 10 minutes of prep and evolving. So... What is this? Nullify bandana. And that's not something we particularly need to worry about. The only one I'll be concerned with is when we get to the bottom of the Stormy Sea. Because, come on, it's a post-game dungeon. You know what that means. It's gotta be legendaries. Remoraid. Okay, sure. Ooh, small stomach! That's good for us. Small stomach is very, very, very good. Get out of here, Anorith. I don't want you anymore. Like, maybe a second Anorith purely for, like, the quote-unquote living Pokedex of allies that we have. Luna, you're, like, right in front of me. Oh, God. Focus Blast has gone up in power. Okay, well, we're gonna do it the long way. Going back to, Pokemon that we use, I suppose. What the hell is that? What is that? I honestly couldn't tell. I'm like, is that a Slowpoke? I probably want to say it is. I honestly can't tell. No, it's a Flaffy. I'm probably gonna leave it alone. Because, again, I don't want to waste my perfect apples and all that, my big apples even. No. Pretty sure all the Pokemon we have now are Pokemon... Ah, crap. Are Pokemon that we can get away with, recruiting. And if they get knocked out, they get knocked out. If they do, if they don't, they don't. That's fine. The question is, like, how difficult it is to gonna get to that point. Oh, hey, the music changed. I didn't even notice. Because we're getting... Oh, but that's because we're on, like, the 20th floor and all that. Yeah, we're at the halfway point. I'm actually surprised at how kind of quickly we're doing this. I wonder if there's a rare quality called, like, Stairmaster or Stairfinder. Where it's like, it gives you the general direction of, like, where the stairs are. Like, that was a really, really good ability in the old games. I believe, like, Riolu had it. And Riolu's, like, one of your, you know, chosen, like, Pokemon that you can have on your team. Either as a partner or as you yourself. Again, it's, like, really cool. I'm gonna drink that, actually. I'm gonna drink you now. I'm gonna drink you now. Ah, crap. I can't do the cell voice. At least the one from Team 4-Star. I am too tired. I say too tired, but it's just been, like, a very busy week in terms of work for me. Because, like, I have my extra job set up, but I had to go do, you know, testing and all that for that to happen. I have a new place that I'm going to be moving into soon. So that has also been happening. Where it's like, alright, now I'm going to have to, like, worry about mainly disturbing my other neighbors now. Because I'm moving into a new, like, complex and all that. Whereas I had, like, just staying at my parents' place now. It's like, even though I'm making money, I pay rent. Oh, wait, that helps that we have I recruited a Mantine off screen. Like I said, I recruited a lot of Pokemon off screen, in addition to, like, doing all that. Like, I just realized now, we need the power of, freaking evolution here to help us. Whereas before, I could still relatively get away. Like this right here, discharge and all that, that helps. Especially with Steamroll. It helps with Steamroll that I could just, you know, ignore typing. I don't... No, I'm not going to use it to revive. And now we got a grinder that's been embiggened. It sucks that you can't get the Awaken... You know what would be a good way to kind of, like, balance out the Awaken status for you guys, besides using the Empowerment Seeds? I would say is that if you defeat a strong Pokemon in a dungeon, it should allow you to do it. So, for example, like, say, or if you defeated another Awakened Pokemon you should get the ability to awaken yourself. I think that's a fair balance. Maybe they'll do that in the future. I don't know. It'd be a cool idea. What was that? Efficient bandana. Okay, we don't have to worry about that. Primary's face that. Gosh! Dang it! This is karma because I didn't want to help the Flaffy. Like, oh, you don't want to help the Flaffy? Get dunked on. You don't deserve to have your Thunderbolt anymore. Oh, I just restored it. Rare quality. Here, we're just gonna hit discharge because it hits everyone in the room. It sucks that they didn't. It'd be cool if they balanced Earthquake in a sense. Like, oh yeah, here. You can, Oh wait, I could have gotten Omastar. Damn it! I could have gotten it. But, oh well, whatever. And I apologize if you hear my computer go like Super Saiyan and all that. I left my charger at church. So now I'm gonna have to use my Switch charger to charge my games now. Or my phone rather. Because I left it there. So now I'm kind of without a charger. And if I get work this week, or actually no, I could get it on the place where I'm working. It's not gonna be too big of a deal for me. Well, charging-wise, it'll be a big deal. Because now I'm out of a brick and a port, and I left it at church, like I said. Let's grab that. Was that more money? Alright, get out of here with your freaking spike cannon and all that. More money. We're actually doing pretty good on the stomach too. Because like the stamina band makes it to where I'm basically not, I don't have to worry about getting hungry until like super late in this dungeon. Which is good for us. Ooh, hey, money. We got to have money. Big old floor, big old room. I guess I can appreciate this about some like of the post-game areas. Like sometimes they have very small rooms, other times they have like very large rooms, which ticks me off. Oh crap, now I'm hungry. We can eat the perfect apple for that. Oh, I forgot I had the Carbos. Like at this point, what does the Carbos actually do for you in terms of your stomach? Or, like not in terms of your stomach, but in terms of boost. Like, all honesty, other than a few moves affecting, like, hey, you need to be a certain speed, I would probably prefer if it was, like, a certain level. So, if you know you're over-leveled, Electro Ball activates. If you aren't over-leveled, you don't have to worry about it. And Blaze hits it. Like I said, this could be considered like a Roblox dungeon, but honestly, it's not either. You are free to explore wherever you want in terms of these games. And, like, going off and doing whatever you kind of, like, want. Like, the game doesn't say, oh, you have to do this, kind of like where it does with Explorers. Where it's like, oh, you have to do this. But, in all honesty, the story in Explorers is far more coherent than it is here. Because you saw, well, we basically have like a few filler episodes in terms of content before things happen. Ooh, deluxe box. Good thing I ate my perfect apple. Hey, it's a good thing that you get access to perfect apples in this game. I will say that. I can finally find out what's so good about them, according to Wigglytuff, if it's big enough for the man to throw a tantrum. Oh, I forgot I ran out of Thunderbolts. But it's not that big a deal. Alright. We got that money. I remember like all the ones near like the bottom were like the entrances like near the bottom of the floor were like not super good. Oh my goodness. Here. It'll give me more experience anyways. Oh my god. Bam. What? Okay. Oh. It used rest, I'm assuming. I was like, what? Why are you napping? Because I wasn't paying attention because I'm Philistine. I already have a Dratini on my team. I don't want to worry about another one. We're going to fill up on Thunderbolts. Because, well, Thunderbolt's a very good move. It hits one tile away from you every single time. Now imagine if there was like entire room like Discharge. That'd be broken as all hell. Like, Earthquake's powerful, but the counterbalance to it is like, oh, it hits everyone. But it's better than, like, say, now that my team's full, I can't accept Almost Start, which sucks. It's like, oh, I got this freaking Grimer on my team. What the heck? Oh, hey. Oh, no. Blaze is out of Max, here. Blaze, for your sacrifice here, get more speed. You are now faster. I want to assume that I want to assume speed, other than extra stats, probably means like the slow trap doesn't affect you as much. I'm going to assume I'm probably wrong. Okay, thanks. Do I really need it? Not really. Ow, you prick! Taste the discharge! Oh, dang, double nasty, you're screwed. And the thing is, in Mystery Dungeon, you don't do as much damage when you do the super effective move. Instead of 2 times damage, you get 1.4 apparently. And I'm pretty sure that's from the original game as well. Ow, ow, ow. Oh wow, I think I'm really over level for this. I always say that, but when I said that earlier, I'm like, oh dang, I guess I'm not, because I've also seen people being like level 20 in their 20s versus like some of the earlier bosses like Zapdos, where I think we were barely level 20. I'm like, oh yeah, we're probably pretty over level for this, or at least comparison to what I was originally. Ooh, item. Bye bye. Oh, come on. Okay. Getting jumped. What is this? I will definitely take that. We don't need an escape board right now. Escape board's useless to me. I typically go until the dungeons are finished. Get your hands off me, Carvana! Is Carvana, Parana. I'm sorry, but you cannot join me. Because, unfortunately, I don't have that. I don't have that luxury. Oh, hey, Luna did pretty good. Is that Seadra? Yeah, it's a Seadra. Hopefully it's not Kingdra. Ooh, money. More money. Ooh, more money. Even though at this point, money is kind of useless to you. Like, the only reason you'd be kind of hoarding money in this game is if you need to purchase the camp for your friend areas and all that. I already purchased all the friend areas, and TMs aren't expensive as they once were. Oh man, Faint's not that bad. I can, you know, to save that whole game with just discharge. Alright, come on team. Let's get this conga line going. Another Carvana. I'm still sealed. This giant freaking room. Bop, 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 bop. Hey, Blaze is caught up back with the conga line. Yeah, you can see how, like I said, this is a very annoying dungeon in my opinion. But then again, like, if this is like what you guys think of this one, then you're gonna hate some of the later ones. Because those are good gracious. I hate some of the later ones because of how much they are. Like, oh yeah, here's a 99 floor dungeon. I don't care how much I like the game. That's gonna just take forever. Oh, it's level 40 though. I have like a weird in terms of like liking Pokemon. Kabutops is like one of the weird ones I kind of like and yet dislike, because it ties back to the story. Because like, let's go from the anime. I believe like I could set it in the anime. Like there are no bad Pokemon. There's no bad Pokemon, only bad trained people. So, but in this world, that was a lie. Because you have Pokemon that are clearly bad, like say Ekans and Medicham from Team Meanies, And then you have some other ones that are like really hyper aggressive. Like say for example, freaking like Groudon, which wakes up and just like, you know, is pissing, like is like, I'm going to, you know, go out my way to purposely take out everyone because I'm annoyed. Because someone woke me up from my nap. We're gonna get rid of Seal. Yes, we're gonna get rid of Seal. Because honestly, Flygon's cooler. And I believe... Oh hey. Hopefully, you know, you don't get knocked out. Okay, we're doing it. Okay, I'm probably gonna hold on to our stamina band. Stamina band might be our permanent, you know, held item. For these, like, super long dungeons. It's stuff like... again, the experience is like the only other experience I have. Your stomach didn't go down as fast, I would say. It almost feels like your stomach goes down extra fast in this game. What is this? What did I pick up? Ooh, Reviver Seed. Blaze took care of that guy. We're not doing. We're not dealing with that. Nope, nope, nobody, nope. Here, have to charge. Some of these Pokemon in these games just hit hard because of the different properties of moves. Water Gun used to be straight in front of you, and now it's a 2-tile away move. Dang, Celio got screwed over. But we're also finding the floors like really quickly now. Like I have like one, I already have a Dratini, so I'm not gonna bother. It's like, oh, you should help for helping's sake, and not this time around. I remember a thing I used to do in the older games is like I would just let anyone join. Like, yeah, nope, you can join. Yeah, nope, you can join. I get 50 different unknowns of the same goddamn form of unknown. Oh, hey, Armaldo. Armaldo. I don't know why, but in the anime when it said its name, I just liked it the way it did. Tentacruel. Ah, crap baskets. Poison. Oh, hey. But we got to the stairs pretty quickly, so it doesn't matter. We are not hurt by poison! Where there's like, poison also worked differently in the older games. Where you would take 2 damage and you wouldn't recover your health. Versus now where it will do like a big old chunk of damage. And then you don't have to, and then you have to worry. Ooh, another mystery house. Okay. It'd be cool if we got Riolu in this, because, you know, there's a Lucario statue. Alright, what's in the house? Who's in the house? Ooh, an Arcanine. I'm pretty sure I recruited an Arcanine. So, I might just grab this one, like, alright, you can join us for now. A tiny Reviver Seed. I guess that's... We can put the Max Elixir on the ground. This one that we just picked up. We can have... I'll drink it, so that way we don't have to worry about it. Ooh, Dragon's Tail, wow. We're gonna eat this big ol' apple, restore our stomach. And, you know what, Arcanine? Even though I already have an Arcanine, I might... The question is like, do I want to? It has Food Finder. So... Ooh... we can... I guess we can send away... Kabutops. Yeah, sorry, Kabutops. It'd be kind of... Hey, get out of the mystery house. It seems weird that I'm bringing it along, but I feel like... It's better that we bring it along and get extra money out of it, rather than just accepting it to the camp. I'm pretty sure the Arcanine that we have in our camp is already more powerful than it anyways. At least in terms of, like, raw level. Because what you want to do in this game is, like, you want to get a lot of stat boosting items, and you can get a lot of those by doing, like, the rescue missions. From, like, online and doing all that. Whereas... Oh yeah, like, in terms of Food Finder here, where it's like you'll find a bunch of tiny apples, which in my opinion is very good. It's a very good ability. Small Stomach is a very good ability, in my opinion. Or a very good rare quality, not ability, but you know what I mean. Because it helps out. It makes it very easy for us to, explore dungeons because I can just eat a random Pecha Berry, and that will fully restore my move. Whereas as say trying to just do it naturally makes it a lot harder. I'd say doing like constantly carrying apples and all that, but you carry a bunch of Reviver Seeds, or tiny Reviver Seeds, lose, wake back up, and you know use eat a plain seed, and then bam, your stomach's back to full. Because look, tiny apple, bam, 150. And even though it only restores 20. We're at, ooh! That's a cool visual. I like that. Yo! My power is bursting. It's overflowing. My infinite power! Yo! This introduction to this boss fight, I like it. Whereas I believe it would just flash. My duels against Groudon left us both exhausted. I took to a long and deep sleep. All this time, I've waited for my power to recover. And now, I'm on the verge of regaining my power. I am Kyogre, the Lord of the Sea. Witness the destructive force of my waves. Marvel at my awesome power. Oh gosh, my voice. And it has Drizzle, yeah. A strong current. Yeah, it basically has the same ability as, you know, like Rayquaza. Oh! Oh! Well, anyways. It's not gonna be a problem for me, because oh! Wow. Oh. Did that only do 19? Oh, I think I am very over-leveled for this. Did they actually, you know, balance their game? That's what I want to know. Did they actually balance this? Because freaking Kyogre was a boss that I hated going up against. Like, you know, I'm over here just, you know, shooting off discharges. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Torrential Rain. They boost water type and fire and nullifies. Oh no. That was phase 1, now it's time for phase 2. And we confused it. And anyways though, I'm not particularly worried. As you know. Bam. We're still doing like massive damage to it. Oh, Kyogre took to its primal form. Oh crap. Oh wow. Man. We are just literally jumping Kyogre. It's funny because it's like, oh yeah, here, we're gonna jump Kyogre. Because it's gonna be a very easy fight. In a sense it is, because look, I'm just over here spamming discharge every one. That's how easy it was. Ooh. We took down Kyogre. Team Pokebal's courage in the fierce battle left an impression on Kyogre. You can now access the Seafloor Cave camp, and Kyogre joined your team. Whoa, it has a rare quality, type formation. No, we're not going to give it a nickname. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was our mission for the day. And we only had the Frost Breath TM. And hey, we got Spheal. Spheal is adorable, so of course it can join the team. So let's go through that. No, we're not going to give it a nickname. We also got Dratini with Defensive Rhythm. Yes, because I like Dratini. I'll probably give it a nickname later. Remoraid with Small Stomach, which is a very good, rare quality. We can always have that. And let's give Remoraid a nickname. Nah. But Flygon! Yeah, Flygon's another Pokemon people really, really like. And the fact that we essentially got it for quote-unquote free is the best part. Arcanine, I already have you, even though you have a very good ability. No, I'm not going to let you to your team. But hey, we got some money out of it. But at this point, money is kind of useless to us. It's the next morning. We wake up. It's a good day. Everything's fine and dandy. Like cotton candy. Or is it? Good morning, man. Extra, extra, read all about it. Ooh, what's new? What's going on? Clonk! Extra? I wonder what it's all about. Shall we check? Blaze Ready Extra Edition. Pokemon News Extra. Buried relic discovered. Mystery ruin found underground. A crater caused by a meteor strike has revealed these ancient ruins. The buried relic is thought to date back beyond recorded history. There are rumors of treasures, and perhaps even Pokemon that lived in ancient times. The buried relic is the main topic in Pokemon Spirit. Wow! A meteor strike that's covered the underground ruin. And there are rumors of treasure? Omega, this is intriguing. Let's go to the square and get more information about that. We will get more information about that, Blaze, next time. But we already had a long enough video. My name is Megazero, and I'll catch you all later.